Do women secretly find you repulsive? You might be making one or several fatal mistakes that instantly kill attraction. Most men unknowingly do these things, thinking they're harmless or even attractive, but the truth is, they push women away. Today, I'll reveal the 8 worst habits that make women lose interest immediately, and how to fix them. Bragging is one of the most unattractive habits a man can have. No woman is impressed by a guy who constantly talks about how much money he makes, what kind of car he drives, or how many achievements he has. If a man feels the need to repeatedly showcase his success, it only signals insecurity. Confidence speaks for itself. When a man truly believes in his worth, he doesn't need to announce it. Others will naturally recognize it. Women appreciate ambition and success, but what they value more is a man who is comfortable with himself. A guy who constantly boasts about his job title or material possessions isn't proving he's high value. He's proving that he desperately needs validation. The truly attractive man is the one who knows his worth without feeling the need to convince others. Instead of forcing a woman to be impressed, be impressive through your actions, behavior, and energy. When you carry yourself with quiet confidence, women take notice without you saying a word. Putting other men down is another major red flag. Some men believe that criticizing or mocking others will make them look better in comparison. But the reality is, when a guy constantly finds ways to trash talk another man, it only highlights his own insecurities. A confident man doesn't feel threatened by other guys. He doesn't need to diminish someone else to feel better about himself. If a woman mentions another guy, whether it's a celebrity crush or a friend, the worst thing a man can do is respond with jealousy or pettiness. Instead, he should remain indifferent, or better yet, acknowledge that other men have value too. A simple, confident response like, "Yeah, he's a cool guy," can do far more for a man's attractiveness than trying to discredit someone else. It shows that he's secure in himself and isn't afraid of competition. Women respect men who stand strong without resorting to childish tactics. Over-complimenting is a mistake many men make without realizing it. While women appreciate genuine compliments, excessive flattery quickly becomes unattractive. If a guy constantly showers a woman with compliments, telling her she's the most beautiful, the smartest, the most incredible person he's ever met, it stops feeling genuine. Instead of making her feel special, it makes him look desperate. Women are naturally drawn to men who challenge them, not those who put them on a pedestal. When a man compliments every little thing about a woman, it signals that he's trying too hard to win her approval. The most attractive men give compliments sparingly, only when they truly mean them. Instead of generic flattery, a well-placed, thoughtful compliment carries much more weight. Instead of saying, "You're so beautiful," he can say, "That dress really brings out your eyes." The difference? Specificity and authenticity. A man who gives fewer but more meaningful compliments holds far more power than one who drowns a woman in empty praise. Teasing is a fantastic flirting technique, when done right. A little bit of playful teasing creates chemistry, keeps interactions exciting, and builds attraction. However, some men take it too far, using constant teasing as their primary way of interacting with women. While teasing can be fun, it should never become predictable or excessive. When a man teases non-stop, it quickly shifts from flirtation to irritation. A woman might initially enjoy the banter, but after a while, it becomes exhausting and even annoying. The best kind of teasing is balanced with moments of genuine connection. A man who teases but also knows when to be sincere is far more attractive than someone who hides behind endless jokes. Women want depth and variety in conversation. Tease her, yes, but also show warmth, interest, and moments of real connection. A great conversation is about push and pull, not just one continuous joke. Asking too many questions is another conversation killer. Many men believe that showing interest in a woman means bombarding her with endless questions. While asking questions is important, turning the interaction into an interview is a surefire way to kill attraction. Women don't want to feel like they're being interrogated. They want natural, engaging conversation. The key is balance. A man should share as much as he asks. If a woman asks where he's from, instead of just answering with a city name and throwing another question back at her, he should expand the conversation. "I'm from Chicago, but I actually just moved here last year." The winters there are brutal. Have you ever been? This keeps the conversation dynamic instead of robotic. Women are drawn to men who know how to tell stories, share experiences, and create engaging dialogue, not those who just fire off one question after another. Being emotionally closed off is another common but destructive habit. Some men believe that showing no emotion makes them appear strong, dominant, or even mysterious. The reality? It makes them seem boring. Women aren't attracted to men who lack energy, enthusiasm, or passion. A man who keeps a stone-faced demeanor at all times doesn't come across as powerful. He comes across as lifeless. Women love men who express themselves, who speak with excitement about their interests, who show emotion in their voice and gestures. This doesn't mean being overly dramatic or emotional, it simply means being alive in conversations. The best way to keep a woman engaged is to show genuine passion and enthusiasm. Whether he's talking about his favorite hobby, a funny experience, or even something simple like his weekend plans, a man's energy is magnetic. The more expressive he is, the more interesting he becomes. Allowing women to interrupt too easily is another subtle but significant mistake. It might seem like a small detail, but it actually affects a man's perceived confidence in a big way. When a woman interrupts and a man immediately stops speaking, it signals weakness and a lack of dominance. A man who values his words and commands respect doesn't let people walk over him in conversation. This doesn't mean talking over others or being rude. It means holding his ground. If a woman interrupts, the best response is to calmly finish the thought before acknowledging her. This subtle shift in communication makes a huge difference in how women perceive a man. Women are naturally drawn to men who exude confidence, and how a man handles interruptions speaks volumes about his inner strength. The inability to hold a conversation is perhaps the biggest deal breaker of them all. No matter how attractive, successful, or interesting a man is on paper, if he can't hold a fun, engaging, and fluid conversation, he will never build real attraction. Women are drawn to men who can lead a conversation, make them laugh, challenge them intellectually, and create emotional engagement. The best conversations are effortless and enjoyable, not forced or awkward. The secret is simple: be comfortable, be present, and enjoy the moment. A man who knows how to make a conversation flow naturally, who can tell great stories, who listens attentively but also contributes with charisma, that's the kind of man women can't get enough of. It's not about having the perfect lines or memorizing scripts. It's about being an engaging presence. When men eliminate these habits, they immediately become more attractive without changing a single thing about their looks. Women respond to energy, confidence, and presence far more than superficial qualities. Attraction isn't about tricking a woman into liking you. It's about becoming the kind of man she naturally gravitates toward. Small changes in behavior create massive results. And the best part? These shifts don't just improve interactions with women. They elevate every aspect of a man's life.